Hi, I'm Kenzie Taylor, and this is FEELZ by Kenzie Taylor. It's a water-based lubricant, vegan, cruelty-free, silky smooth, tasteless, and you're always gonna be wet. You can pre-order now by going to feelzbykenzie.com. Order it now.
Hey guys, it's Lumi Ray. You're watching The Sauce with Kenzie Taylor. New episodes drop every Tuesday.
We're rolling.
Oh, there we go.
He doesn't even ask if we're ready. He's like, I'm sticking it in. You ready?
No,
We're
lube.
good. We're
No
going.
FEELZ.
Exactly. That's why we brought the lube, you know? Okay.
Hold up, real quick.
Yes. Sorry, Lumi.
Oh, you're good. Time machine.
Christian's a cock block.
Oh,
Oh, that's my ass and my bush.
Nice. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's all good. Everybody's seen it. It's cool. It's the community bush.
I want to start referring to it as a shrub.
A shrub?
Yeah.
Do you have a bush? I never fucked
I
you
have
yet.
a little, I know, I have a little landing strip right now, but it's so funny though because my hair down there is like this color but a little lighter, so it looks like my skin tone.
You're
So
like,
even when I have a bush,
it's hair, I
like,
promise.
you're, like
Just feel
looking
it.
at the camera, you're like, she got
Okay, I'm gonna say my greeting, okay?
okay.
My greeting. Greetings, Earthlings.
This is Kenzie Taylor.
Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Sauce Podcast with Kenzie Taylor. Today, my guest is Miss Lumi Ray. Hi, Lumi.
Hello.
Tell everyone all about you. I want to hear what do you do, even though I know some people
Yeah.
don't know, and just
Well, I haven't done it with you yet, so
this is
you
true.
don't really know.
This is true. You haven't done it with me yet. And you
Mhm.
guys leave a comment below if you want to see Lumi do it with me.
Yeah.
Because I do it for me. Comment
Yeah.
right now.
We will. I'm like, what companies can we ask?
A lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
You have way more say in that.
Well, I was gonna say because I looked up because I always like to look up and see like how many credits people have.
Mhm.
You have 22 credits as a performer in IAFD, so you're like really new.
Yeah. Yeah, I started in February and then I signed with Motley in like March or April.
What made you decide to sign with Motley?
You know, Dave's a really good salesman.
I was gonna say he's great. He's a great salesman and he's just good at his job. But
He's
yeah,
good at his job, and I felt good when
Yeah.
we talked.
it's like a family vibe.
Yeah, exactly. And I like that, Motley does we have a lot of things that we do outside of the industry together and the Motley events. Like,
Yeah, I love the parties. Some people are
Yeah.
like,
I'm like, if I'm paying a booking fee,
invite only. I'm like,
yeah,
but it's fun. Like,
yeah.
you're just a hater.
The way I think about our booking fee is kind of like our tax dollars. I'm like, okay, well, it's going into a Motley party, so I feel a little better about it.
That's
about
so
paying
true.
that.
So if anyone didn't get it yet, Lumi is in adult film. She's
Mhm.
a star on the rise. But yeah, not even a year yet, so that's pretty awesome.
Yay.
You're still like figuring everything out, or you think you got a good grip on
I
things?
think
Or
I got a good grip on things. I think I know like who I like to shoot with already,
yeah,
and who I don't. And
as
I've
far as
had-
like talent, or are we talking crew?
both.
Yeah. It's-
But I didn't realize I was gonna love like doing the feature thing that much. That's been
Yeah.
fun.
What
Yeah.
was your first feature that you did?
I think it was for Adult Time.
Yeah. What was the name of it?
What's his name? Oh, it was well, I guess I was technically an extra for a Vixen scene like months ago, but the first one I like starred in was God, what was it called? Oh, Pina Colada.
It was called Pina Colada.
Yeah. The script was based off that song.
If you like Pina Coladas.
Because it's about, or it was inspired by it, I guess, in a way.
You know what's funny though? I will say this. they've got way more strict, obviously, with like the paperwork and stuff, which is great, you know, consent and all that. But they've gotten more strict too, and a lot of people don't know this on the outside. But when we're filming, especially if you're a performer and you're going into a sex scene on camera, you're not supposed to eat or drink anything because it could have drugs, supposedly.
Like.
Exactly. Like you're drinking you're drinking a water and we're about to do a sex scene and they're like,
oh, wait,
she could be intoxicated. Yeah. Like that's like where things are going now because the credit card processing is just being like way too hardcore on porn.
Fair.
It's weird. I don't understand it. I'm like, okay. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. I'm like, oh.
Because it doesn't make sense to me because some of the scenes, like you say pina colada, like you would think like there'd be people at like a resort drinking pina coladas or something, you know what I mean? And
well,
like
that's what the thing was. I was like, it was actually a very fun character because it's so not like me.
Yeah.
Most characters I play, it's pretty on brand.
Really?
With who I am. And then this one was like this OCD social director. I was like, I first of all hate party planning, and I don't know, I'm a clean person, but I would say I'm like OCD. I'm not like everything needs to be this way, this way, this way.
I'm pretty OCD. It sucks. You're lucky you're not like that. It's really frustrating.
I was in the kitchen. Like when you start to get used to a kitchen, the way it's set up, if you like come in, somebody sets it up for you or left it dirty, then I'm like pissed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I'm pissed.
My thing is like also, I mean, not only do I like things in like their place and like organized and shit, but like if you come to the kitchen and you like make a mess or like you have dirty dishes in the sink, just put them in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
Rinse it off and put it in the dishwasher. Yeah. I never understood that.
That's like the one thing that always made me not like having roommates. I never understood. I'm like, why won't you just do the dish right then?
Because they know you're gonna. Yeah.
Honestly.
Thank you. Thank you, maid. Maid Lumi.
Yeah.
So you said a lot of the other characters you've played are like you or on brand. So what are you like? Tell me. I want to know everything.
Well, I played. Yeah, I feel like it's mostly because, I mean, I'm 25, so I look 25, I think. I don't really play the teen. I'm not MILFy enough to play a MILF. But
yeah. If you got fake boobs, they'd put you as a MILF. Yeah. The moment you get fake boobs, they're like, MILF.
Yeah, I'm like, they're big, but they're not
like fake, you know?
Yeah. They're not, they don't got the MILF quality to them. But
they're great, though.
I do.
For the audio listeners, they're beautiful.
And
I can kind of see through her shirt a little, and her shirt says, I'm a rich man. And she said earlier it's a share quote. Is that correct?
Yes. In an interview, I think it was, someone was asking her about either marriage, or she was talking about a conversation she had with her mom about marriage, and she's like, you just need to marry a rich man. She's like, Mom, I am a rich man.
I love that so much.
Like, that's
iconic.
It's like my whole thing with the industry. I love how people always think like we do it out of desperation financially, and I'm like, first of all, I just love doing this.
Yeah, like I'm a slut. Like,
I love being financially independent. I don't want like shame to people who have sugar daddies and sugar date, but I very much like having my own finances.
Yeah, you're like, I'm an independent woman.
I am a rich man.
You're a rich man, exactly. I'm a rich man too. What's up?
Yeah.
Two rich mans sitting on a chair and a couch. What's up?
What's up?
So where are you from originally?
Humboldt County. Well,
where the hell's that?
Yeah. It's Northern California.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is it like country?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of weed's grown out there. Well, I think still the market's been rough the last few years.
Really?
Yeah, but
I feel like because everybody's growing it.
Everyone's growing it. Everyone's investing in it. Yeah, that's actually what I'm pretty sure started. There's a direct flight from Burbank to that airport now.
Yeah.
And you're like, it started a few years ago, and I was like, oh, everyone's gonna start coming up here, and investing, buying out the farms, doing the whole thing.
Yeah.
Men tried to come through. We were like, no.
No way.
No
yeah, they're like
way.
a huge chain. I see them everywhere.
Yeah. So,
Interesting.
yeah, but that's where I grew up.
Is it a small town?
There's small towns, yeah. It's very, like, anytime I drive through, like, each town, I'm like, it'd be so, this is the kind of place you come if you just want to hide.
Yeah.
You want, like, no one to find you. I'm pretty sure, what was the actress? There's, like, some actress from the Golden Age did that, where, like, she fell out of mainstream and she, like, moved to Arcata and worked at a library. I gotta figure out who it was, though.
Worked at a library? That's
Yeah.
interesting. I'd be so bored.
That's why I'm like, it's just
Ugh.
when Hollywood, like, eats you up and you just want to run away and, like, not be associated with
Did
that
you watch
anymore.
the new documentary, the Marilyn Monroe thing?
Documentary or the movie?
Oh, it's a movie, but it's like kind of
Right.
a documentary. You know what I mean?
Biopic.
Biopic, that's
Yeah.
what it's called.
Yeah.
Wow, I just felt dumb for a second.
No,
yeah.
you're good.
Yeah.
I have not seen it. I heard I've gotten mixed reviews.
I was just really sad when I seen it because like
Yeah.
I've always looked up to her for like talent purposes. You know,
Right.
she's incredible like talent wise
Mhm.
and obviously fucking stunning.
Mhm.
But I will say it made me really sad because all she wanted was love. Kind of like the same with
Yeah.
Audrey Hepburn. Like all she wanted was love.
Right.
And everyone now, like, you know, they post like quotes and post photos, and it's like, you don't even really know like what these people like had to go through back then. Like
Yeah.
they were so sexualized. Like it was crazy.
Yeah. No, she definitely, I'm so happy with how it is now, but
Yeah.
still to see those moments, I'm like, where, especially as like people in the industry, I think it's very easy for people to just over sexualize and
Mm-hmm.
look at you as a
Object.
fleshlight.
Yeah.
They're like, you yourself are a fleshlight.
Yeah. Do you
But-
feel that being in our industry, like you're super objectified?
I feel like I must have got in at like a good time.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot, especially I have friends in like mainstream,
Yeah.
and they very much don't see like our careers as a different,
Yeah.
because they're
yeah.
like, you're on set, you're running scripts,
You're a
I'm like,
character.
you're a character, you know,
Yeah.
you're working,
Mhm.
a lot more than just showing up. Of course I love a good gonzo scene, but it's so much more than like showing up. They don't
Mhm.
realize like we have to be sober, we have to go through the consent
we
forms and-
we have to be, but I'm not gonna
So-
lie. I've been on set where, I mean, this wasn't recently, but it's in my career. You know, I'll have 8 years as of March 2023, and like,
oh, wow.
let me tell you, I've seen some shit. Okay, I have
Yeah.
been on set where like there have been girls like so high
Oh fuck.
on it had to have been like Xanax for sure, or
Yeah.
Adderall, like out of their minds high, and they
Yeah.
still worked.
Yeah.
Now
I
it's,
mean,
whew.
yeah.
The consent we have to do now is crazy. Like you
Yeah.
have to do a consent video saying like, are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol? Like
Right.
if you are and you lie and it's found out, like you could be sued.
Yeah.
for sure.
Exactly. No, I mean, that's like my whole issue. I have very mixed feelings about the whole Lana Rhodes thing and how she feels about the industry now.
I would love to hear a little about that because I didn't hear like what was said about that. Like I just know that everyone hates her now.
I think
It's like she said something publicly or something.
she said something publicly about making it illegal, porn. And everyone was like,
and
of
stop using your
course.
porn name.
Yeah.
That's
you
like
know,
I don't
mean,
even
she-
care if this person sees this, but that Mia Khalifa girl,
Mhm.
never met her before, but she still capitalizes and uses her porn name, but says porn ruined her life and she never made money and like they took money from her basically and robbed her and
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. Then stop using your porn name
Yeah.
to capitalize off money. Like use your legal name and move on in life.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it. But
No, it's very, I feel that
Make
way
it
too
illegal.
well, that's why I'm like,
like,
but when I look at certain I'm not saying she was probably high on something, but a lot of people that have done shoots with her have said different.
Yeah.
When I look at her porn, I'm like, oh, she is so disassociated and disconnected. And again, she may have gone in the industry for the wrong reasons to begin with. I feel like if you're doing that, it can be very traumatizing to your body and to your psyche. And of course you're going to feel that way, but you should not point the finger at the industry as a whole for your own. So a lot of people bring on that shit to themselves. I'm like, you are very much in control of who you shoot for, the agency that you side with, but a lot of these girls also get in when they're very impressionable and young, and again, just like maybe thinking like, oh, I just want to make quick money, or I want to get back at a boyfriend, or you know,
they don't comprehend. I've said this, but I feel like you can't say it enough, but people don't realize, like, if you do porn, like, you're signing up for a lifetime of doing porn. Like, it is out there forever.
Yeah.
There's no way to get rid of it, because when you sign all the 40 pages of paperwork that we do, 10 of those pages is you signing your rights away to the video and the photo for that company or the tube sites to do whatever they want with it.
Exactly.
So, like, there's no way you're going to get all those taken down. Like, you'd have to be a billionaire to be able to pay for that.
Well, I'm like, you're still monetizing. You're getting traction to your OnlyFans because you're, you know, big on Pornhub.
Yeah,
too,
exactly.
The other thing. I'm like, you really want to take down those videos? All right.
Yeah.
Say goodbye to your financial freedom then. Like,
say goodbye to the pays on your OnlyFans.
Exactly. I'm like, all right. Well, I felt, honestly, again, I don't know if it was just because I got in at the right age or what, but I felt more free than I ever did when I made that decision of, like, because of this, it's like, I'm going to do this video, and this is going to be out there forever.
Yep.
It really takes away, I mean, when you realize that was the first time in my life I really accepted that I cannot control everybody's perception and narrative of what my life is, who I am. Like, it very much made me comfortable with being like, they want to perceive me in that way. That's totally fine, because this was great. This was fun.
Exactly.
And this is out there forever. And you were like, oh, it's just not that heavy. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm like, why?
I think something.
Why would you do it for that time? Like, I don't know.
I think something that I learned when I got newly sober, when I started to, like, really find myself and get my bearings on, like, life.
Right.
Not under the influence of drugs anymore. Not taking things personally, but also, like, recognizing, like, we're powerless over people, places, and things. We have no control over anything except ourselves and our own actions.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Your own emotions.
Exactly. And it's like, whatever someone thinks of me, especially if they don't know me, like, that's on them. Like, as long as, like, you go to sleep at night and you know, like, hey, I did everything possible to be a good person. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I did. And then, like, if I did anything wrong that day and I made amends for it, like, you know, that I did the best I could.
Yeah. No,
so
exactly.
We're not, like, hurting anybody by doing our job. You know what I mean? No. What did you do before? What? Oh, thank you. Yes. It's driving me crazy.
Oh, you're
My
good.
nose is like, is there, like, anything soft? Or no? This is super hard. No, it's okay. I don't want to kill more time. Sorry, Lumi.
Oh, you're good. Can I actually go pee real quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's got to go pee, actually.
So we'll pause.
Sorry, I was
Panty liners.
trying not to sniffle to death.
Oh, you're good.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. It's better.
Do you want to up a little or no?
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I know she's a very gentle talker. I feel like I need to lower my voice.
No, you're good.
You always talk so gentle. Yeah. I've never had like a super long combo with you, so I don't know if you ever like get louder, you know?
maybe like after a few shots of tequila, but yeah, I'm like even in scenes. That's why I could never be like a dom.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
you're like, oh, yeah.
Take that,
bad girl.
Yeah. Like I'm the
I'd love to dom you.
That's why I was like, we can definitely shoot.
I did pro dom work like before porn. And
fuck
I love it. Like, it's one of my favorite things ever.
Love that.
Amazing.
Have you ever strapped Sethy?
Oh God, no. He would never know.
No.
I
was gonna say,
rim him, and that's as far.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's a pretty dom person as well.
Yeah, he's the only person I sub to. Other than that, like, I don't. I will say though, recently the other day, I worked for Brazzers with Manuel and then Phoenix Murray. I've never worked with Phoenix. She's someone I look up to. She's literally been in the business for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like talking to her before we shot, and I'm like, yeah, I just don't like sub to women. Like, I just, I'm not about that. Like, I just don't like to. Yeah. It's not something that gets me off. But I don't know what unless they're Aiden Starr. Like, Aiden, can throw me across this room and I'll smile. Like, I love her.
Oh, fuck yeah.
But for some reason, I don't know, I was so into it. Like, we're fucking, and I was riding Manuel in reverse, but like sitting up and like facing this way, and she's facing me, and she grabbed my neck with one hand, and I was like, and I love that shit, but I was like, fuck it. I was like, fucking choke me. She's like, oh yeah, and she grabs me with both hands, and she's like choking.
Chokes you out.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, I was like, do it more. And she's like, just started to like hit me and shit. I was like, this is incredible. Yeah. Okay, I'm down.
I think that's probably my favorite, is to be like sub for 2 people.
Yeah.
When I do threesomes.
Yeah, I definitely will say I think I was well, I mean, she kind of got like, she was kind of subbing to Manuel too, but yeah, it was amazing. It's a really hot scene. It was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It was really cool too. They did this thing where I've never seen anyone do this before. So they had the camera, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the couch that we were on, it was brand new. It was like an orange color, kind of like the orange color of like Pornhub, you know? That orange. So that was the color of the couch.
Oh, damn.
So on the camera, the person doing the camera had a pair of orange glasses that matched the color of the couch taped to the camera. So the camera was like here.
Oh.
The glasses were on there. So it literally looked like the camera was an actual person wearing these glasses. It was so cool because that was a whole teaser. And like he brought it up to me and her, and like we were like hitting it out of the way and like kicking at it, and we were like grabbing it and like shaking our boobs in his face and like pushing him away and like licking the glasses, kissing the glasses. It was so cool. Like
I feel like I would love doing POV or VR so much more if they had glasses.
Right? I know. VR, I don't know about you, but like,
I hate VR.
It's so hard.
I would love to not do VR.
It's
so funny
hard.
because I've had people be like, I love your VR scenes. I'm like, really?
Yeah. You're like, I fucking hate it.
Oh, I'm just like,
you know what's crazy is I was actually talking about this last night with Kira Cole. Like, we were talking like how some of our worst scenes are like the most popular.
Oh yeah, no. I had a comedian at the Comedy Store, Bobby Lee. He was like, I love your team skate scene. I was like, really? It's like, of all the scenes.
You're like, ew, no.
I was like, I have so much better work.
Yeah, you're like, there's way better quality out there.
Yeah. Or just like I've had people just like be like, there's only like a few videos of you on Pornhub. I'm like, sub to my OnlyFans.
Yeah, right?
I'm like, that's where the best work is.
The thing is we don't control like when shit's released. Like, I'm sure you've
That's
shot like you have 22 performer credits. I'm sure you've shot more than that.
I've shot so much more than that.
Yeah, and they're just not out yet.
That's like half of what I've shot.
I can't even tell you how many scenes I could think of off the top of my head right now. Probably 10 scenes that I've shot in the last fucking 2 months. None of them are out yet.
Yeah, that's
you know
why
what
I did it.
And there's more further than that, but like,
yeah, I didn't submit anything for. To be honest, too, I don't feel like I'm very deserving of an AVN this year, but everything that I've done that I'm proud of, like a project I would have submitted, isn't even coming out till spring.
Yeah.
So I was like, And just with like COVID and stuff, I felt like I'm like there's so many other people that are deserving of like best new starlet and actress and that have like put in the work.
I don't even think it's like a deserving thing. It's just their recognition of your hard work.
That,
you know what I mean? Like just to be nominated, like a lot of people are hard on themselves, but like just to be nominated is like an amazing thing.
Yeah.
Because there are so many people in our industry. Yeah. So to be nominated, it's like, wow, like this is incredible. Yeah. So
no, I was so proud and like happy to see like everyone last night with their nominations, and that's like the only reason why I'm going AVA is just to see the award show and like
it's epic.
I'm like I love to see people be so happy about their own recognition like that. That's like. And that's why I was like, there's so many other people that were deserving.
And it's the only time that we all like can come together and kind of like, I don't want to say unite because that sounds so dumb, but like it's the only time we can come together and kind of like
sing Kumbaya
and sing and like, you know, celebrate like our hard fucking work. Like we're the only people that are going to celebrate our hard work. Like everyone else is just like, it's just porn. Like whatever, dude.
Yeah.
If it was just porn, then why are you watching it? Let's be honest.
Right.
But
I mean, I've had movie nights where when I first got in the industry, I love Gustavo Turner. We watched
Shout out to Gustavo.
We watched like some films, and I was like, oh wow, it like got me excited about like being in the industry.
Oh, were they porn films?
Yeah,
like features.
Yeah, like One for Deeper we watched, that's cool. And then we watched Casey Calvert's. I think it was like a series of like a few. And I was like, oh.
Is it the newest one that just came out?
No.
Oh, okay.
One with your husband.
Yeah.
I do want to watch that one. That looked amazing.
He did good in it. I always like to support him, so I'll watch like.
Yeah.
I don't really watch his Gonzo stuff a lot. Like I'll watch his stuff that he directs because he's at home and he goes over all of it and like asks me like, "What do you think of this?" Or he'll just be like, "Hey, look at this," and like sometimes I'll be like, "Oh, maybe this could be different." And, like we disagree or we agree, and he's like, "Oh, that's a good point," and I'll write it down.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, but a lot of the times I just watch like his bigger stuff because. I don't even care. It's going to sound like I'm biased because he's my husband, but like he's an incredible actor.
No,
like he went to acting school. Like he's legitimately incredible. So I love to watch his acting stuff.
Yeah.
Because he's so good. Like any character he plays, it's like
embodies it.
Insane. Like he played fucking Deadpool like 5 different times now, and he puts the suit on is the actual people who made Ryan Reynolds as well.
Yeah.
But he does the voice just like him. It's creepy. Like who else does that? It's just like crazy.
No, even like I've done like a few scenes with him, and just I think one we just did acting, and I was just like, I love it. I love like even on set, I feel like he has people kind of rise to the occasion even if he's not directing and just acting. It's like I felt that way. I was like, okay, I gotta like really get into this character.
Loves helping people. Like if people ask like him, you know, tips on acting, and like he legitimately loves helping people. And I will say this, not even just him, but any really good male performer, like all the top male performers, like all they want to do and their goal is to make the girl look good.
Right.
That's what they care about. They don't care about being the star of the show and like, oh, look at me. Like they just want to make the female performer look the best.
Right.
That's why all the good guys, you work with them, you're in reverse. They're pushing up as hard as they can on your back, and you're like, oh, okay. yeah. And you're like, all right.
Yeah.
Instead of like,
like, where's the camera?
Yeah. Exactly. But like that's all they want to do is like make you look good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you notice the difference though when you work with a top dude and then you work with another one that's like,
they're like,
yeah.
You're like, oh, okay.
Like, okay, this is the day we're gonna have today. I'm gonna carry it all right?
Yeah.
That goes back to our conversation at the beginning of like who I'm not gonna shoot for.
I'm not gonna shoot for. I actually just finally made a no list. I felt bad having one.
Don't feel bad.
But like, I was like, you know, it is. You got your no's, and you got your yeses.
Exactly. And like you have to, I feel like it's really important to, you know, set limits.
Yeah, and shoot
like,
with people that you're like, okay, I feel good.
Yeah, you want to have good chemistry with your scene partner.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I have a no list. Like, it's not like super long, but yeah, there's a few people on it. But all the people, like, it's either because they have really bad hygiene, or like we just don't have chemistry, and like, and that's okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I'm like, it's nothing about character. It's nothing about like, yeah. And so I feel like that's why I feel bad. I'm like, it's not like you. But like you could shower.
It's not you. It's me, but it's you.
But it's also you. But I just really don't want to.
That's what I've said to all my relationships. It's not you. It's me. But
it's not
you.
Me, it's you.
Yeah.
I genuinely have always meant it when I say it's not me, or it's not, it's not you, it's me, because my whole thing is like, I just can't meet you where you want me to meet you.
Yeah.
And that sucks, but I also am just not going to do it.
What did you do before you got in the industry?
I was a cook mostly, and then did a little bit of the legal side of marijuanas.
The legal side of marijuanas.
Married iguanas. Yeah, I did a little bit of work with that. Worked at a seed bank for my friend, Hallie. She's a family business. They own a great seed bank, Humboldt Seed Company, if you want the best cannabis seeds. And then I did like state licensing and local permitting for like farmers, and oh my god,
Is that why you're wearing cowboy boots today? In homage to the farmers?
Homage to the farmers.
You guys, she's wearing cowboy boots, and the boots were made for walking. That's just what they'll do.
And that's what they'll do.
If you click your heels, does it take you back to Kansas?
I might. No, I'll go back to Humboldt if I do it too many times. But that was the first time I ever realized I could not do an office job. I can't sit and like do a computer thing.
Yep.
I could sit and edit. But
Yeah.
I can't. No.
Do you edit all your own content?
I do. Well, mostly, unless I shoot with like certain people, like if they wanted to shoot with like a camera or something else. I've shot with people that'll edit it, give me a trailer. I'm like, I feel like I should have, I don't know, maybe blown you a few more times.
I felt like the blowjob should have been longer. Maybe
Yeah,
you should come over for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I feel like we didn't. This isn't a fair trade.
And you can keep it like.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
that's
yeah,
cool though.
okay.
I think I've shot with one person that like actually made the trailers and stuff like that, and I was like, wow, okay,
Yeah.
this
was
is
like, okay.
nice. Yeah.
Like, all I gotta do is post. All right. I'm debating if I need to start doing that, but I don't know. I feel like the nice thing about OnlyFans is like how more raw and what's it called? Like it's authentic, and it's God, I can't think of the word right now. Anyways,
Yeah.
More just you grab your phone and then you fuck, and then
It's just real.
Yeah.
Authentic is the perfect word. What you said. Yeah.
Like the studio.
It's actually more
lighting.
popular too, like because it's amateur style.
Amateur was the fucking word.
Yeah, like that. Like people love that.
Yeah.
Like because it's just very real. Like
Yeah.
I'm holding my phone. Like I'm not even joking. I used to have a camera guy who filmed all my content. It was all professionally shot. Everything.
Yeah.
I paid for him. I paid for the makeup artist. I paid for the location. All this shit, right?
Yeah.
All my amateur shit sells way better. Like
Yeah.
nobody cares about the professionally shot
I feel
stuff.
like if you're gonna do professionally shot or like do the lights, do the thing, do the editing, like that, it should be like if you have your own site. Like if you're trying to start your own website.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's for like the other streaming sites like OnlyFans, Fansly, I feel like they're there for the amateur style.
Yeah.
And that's why.
Unless I will say, I feel like I would totally be cool with like doing that again if I was financially able to pay each person I shot with and only I had the content.
Exactly.
Because the problem is you both have the content and say I'm not going to drop it for another month and you're like, I'm dropping this in 2 days.
Yeah.
Oh, I already seen this on Lumi's page. Like what do I need to go to yours for?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the only thing that's
Yeah.
good about being able to be like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm going to pay you and I'm keeping this. Thanks.
Yeah. No, for sure.
I don't know why.
And the other thing too that people do, which is fine. But actually, I know some people that'll shoot and not keep the content, like the camera people that some of my friends have hired. And then there's people that like do, and I'm like, he's not in this. He's not even in the video.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, but he's gonna sell it, and
I
don't know.
I've had someone, I wonder if we're talking about the same person, but I had someone ask me, hey, if you want, I can shoot your content for you. You can use my location, and both of the performers will get it, and I'm going to keep a copy as well for my own page. And I'm like, what?
I almost am like, no, you should just give me my fee then.
I'm like, why? I'm good. I'm like, I'll just use my bedroom. Like, I'm good.
Yeah. I did something for Quasar a few months ago that was, I don't know if they ended up doing anything with it, but I think it was Mile Higher.
I love Quasar.
I love Quasar so much. But
I've shouted him out on here so many times, but love you, Mike.
Love you, Mike. But we shot a scene where they paid half my rate and gave me the content all edited, and that did really well. But I was like, I'm like, if someone is gonna shoot like that, I feel like that would be more fair. Like, yeah, give me like $500, and then, like, if you want to be able to post it, if it's you're giving me all the content edit and everything, I'll pay you and that. But if you're gonna post it, I'm like, then I'm like, that's not fair. I don't know, but that's just me.
What do you think are like some of your main goals you have for this coming up year for your career?
I want to write a script and sell it for, we'll see who. I was actually just talking with Sean Alf about that. We went and got lunch and talked over a script, and he gave me some notes and ideas. And I kind of want to do more PA stuff because I love like behind the scenes and just get better at that, like editing and camera work, and just kind of learn more and maybe, see where that takes me. Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, and then maybe a blow bang. I don't know.
Amazing. Those are my fave.
Yeah.
They don't do a lot of them anymore, though.
No, I know. I just told Jim Powers, I was like, I want to do one. He's like, you can do one.
Yeah, it's hard mainly because you got to get so many guys at one time, you know what I mean? And like also blow bangs and gang bangs don't pay like that much. So
for them or for
them.
Yeah.
So it's hard to find like people for
they're
it.
like down. Yeah. No,
and
for sure.
Guys that actually want to do it. Like a lot of guys get intimidated by being around a group of men, like which is understandable. I feel like if I was in a group of women and like doing a reverse gangbang, like a dude and then like a big group of women, I feel like it would be a little intimidating. You know what I mean?
No, I always am.
I feel like it'd be amazing, but intimidating a little.
Or I'm always like, wow, I'd have to do half the work every time. Honestly, though, I'm like, it's always, I don't really like orgies. Well, I want to do the orgy thing for Balesa. Like, I want to
I'm not a fan. I don't like orgies.
No.
Nah.
That's why I'm like, I only really want to do it for Balesa.
Yeah.
And other than that, like my own stuff, I don't really see the point.
Yeah.
And that stuff, even my foursomes and stuff, don't even sell that well because I'm like,
I like threesomes.
Yeah, threesomes are hot and people can see like it's a lot, like it's fun.
Yeah.
For me, but like once it gets to like a certain amount of people, I'm like, I'm just sitting there kind of like, okay, I guess I'll.
Where's Lumi? She's in the corner diddling herself.
Yeah, I'm like, all right. It's not, there's just, I don't know, it's just, it feels so half-assed. And then I feel bad for the dude because he's just like trying to tag team each one.
He's playing musical chairs with his cock.
Yeah, with his cock. Yeah, he's just like, that's, if I had a dick, that's how.
Right? I was telling someone the other day, I'm like, if I had a dick, I feel like I would just like stand there and like swing my hips all the time, like the helicopter thing.
I mean, I do so many things with my boobs all
right?
the time.
I know.
I'll just be sitting there and just start.
And that's just fun. It's just hanging
so
there.
fun.
Like you got to do something with it.
Yeah, anything that hangs off your body is very fun.
Like, for real.
That's why we make so much money off of that.
Yeah.
That way, I mean, I guess there's feet people, but I'm like, nobody's paying to see my feet. I got weird feet. I got little baby feet. My toe. I had someone tell me I had chubby toes one time, and now I'm like, oh.
You're like, I'm going to wear cowboy boots. Fuck you.
Forever. I sleep with these on.
No one's seen these chubby feet.
No one's going to see these feet. Yeah.
Well, if you could share with everyone your website links and your social media and all that stuff. That way everybody can start following you. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I know I tried to make everything the same, but
if you need to pull it up, feel free.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Instagram.
I know we get shadow banned and like deleted and all that shit all the time.
I'm
so
like, all of our shit's gotta kind of be different now. I'm gonna start with Instagram at Lumi_Ray with one Y, LUMI_RAY. Twitter at Lumi Ray with 2 Y's, all one word. And then OnlyFans at Lumi Ray, all one word.
Cool.
But yeah, you guys will file off fun stuff in all those pages.
Yeah.
I promise.
So she has 22 scenes out as of now and more coming. There's so much, but definitely check out her OnlyFans. Follow her on Instagram and Twitter, and check her out on the Hub.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hopefully you'll see something with me and Kenzie on there soon.
I know, right? I was gonna say knock on wood. There we go.
Is this wood?
I thought it was. It's not. Damn it.
Okay.
Knock on wood. Come here,
Fair
Christian. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much, Lumi. I appreciate you. See you next time on The Sauce. Bye.
What's the freakiest thing you've ever done?
Eating pasta in bed.
Not true. You licked my like
Oh, I did, but after I ate pasta in bed.
Why was that so freaky?
I don't know, it was a lot of sauce.